turn to Morocco, where survivors in hard-hit mountain villages are getting some help after Friday's devastating earthquake. The death toll is now approaching 3,000 people, with more than 5,500 injured. But the injuries are not all physical. After an aftershock Thursday, residents in the city of Turandot told CNN that they have, quote, a lot of fear in their hearts. Well, CNN's Bashir joins us now live from Kinkade, which is about 75 kilometres south of Marrakesh. Good to have you with us, Nada. So Morocco has been offered aid from around the world. It has accepted help from just a handful of countries. From those you're speaking to on the ground, what are they saying about their needs right now?
Well, look, there are many aid organisations on the ground. We have seen international groups now pouring in, but as you will well know, there was a bit of a delay in getting that aid to those rural communities, and they were among the hardest hit. Now, if you take a look, we're in the village of Kinkade. You can see we are high up in the Atlas Mountains. We're not too far from the epicenter of the earthquake, but you can just see this is just one example of the damage, the destruction that has been sustained by people's homes in these villages. So look, we visited some villages that have been almost entirely flattened by the earthquake. These families have absolutely nothing left. They are living in these temporary shelters, in these camps that have been set up. But of course, the real concern for many of them is the long-term solutions. What will their futures look like? Will they ever have a home to return to? When will the rebuild effort begin? For now, these aid organizations are focused on the immediate relief effort. But of course, for these families, there are many unanswered questions. Take a look.
Sheltering from the sweltering September heat, survivors of Morocco's earthquake spend another day coming to terms with the tragedy that has befallen this shaken community.
Temporary shelters for those left homeless by the earthquake have been set up across this region. Many of the tents that you can see here have been supplied either by the Moroccan government or by local organizations and charities. But the Moroccan government has also requested assistance from members of the international community. And we've seen these international teams on the ground providing support not only on the search and rescue front, but also with the humanitarian relief effort.
The immediate priorities for our team is always saving life. Following on from that, where we can help medical assistance, identify humanitarian needs, so that even when that rescue phase does close, we've provided all the information we can to help the humanitarian relief that will follow us.
Across the quake zone here in Morocco, there has also been an outpouring of support from the local community, with donations of food, water and medication.
On a toujours le besoin au niveau des tentes.
But volunteers here tell us they still need more tents and, crucially, long-term support with the rebuild effort. The government says the reconstruction of homes lost in the disaster is a priority. But for so many impacted families, there is no telling how long it'll be before they have a real home to return to.
And look, Lynda, almost a week on since the earthquake struck, and we are still seeing international teams coming in. There has been some questions around a delay from the Moroccan government in accepting offers of help. Questions around why these decisions were taken. We've been speaking to aid workers on the ground. They have told us that typically in these situations there is a concern around the coordination of many groups coming in at the same time. That often this could also be a hindrance in some cases. And when you look at how remote some of these villages are in the mountains, I mean, some of these roads have only just been cleared and opened. You can imagine the difficulties that these teams are facing. But of course, for some of these villages, it took 2-3 days even to get rescue teams in to pull people from beneath the rubble. And when we've spoken to these rescue teams, they've told us that they haven't been able to locate survivors, that many of them died within the first day, if not the first 2 days. So this is a huge moment of tragedy for Morocco, but there is going to be months, if not years ahead for the country to recover from the impact of this devastation.
Yeah, there is absolutely so much heartbreak. Nada Bashir, good to have you there on the ground for us. Thanks so much.